going to ask you these questions again. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Glass.
One single glass.
One glass of wine.
What kind of wine?
A Pinot Grigio.
Okay. Do you drink often?
No, ma'am.
You don't drink often? Let me check one more thing, okay?
Around 2:30 a.m. on September 11, 2022, Officer Tori Teets of the Athens-Clarke County Police Department was on patrol in downtown Athens. The area was heavily populated due to post-football game activity, a time when impaired driving incidents are statistically more common. While traveling on East Clayton Street, Officer Teets noticed two vehicles stopped in front of the Lazette Shopper convenience store with their hazard lights activated, partially blocking the roadway.
Walk over here. I need someone to handle the signal 4. This is signal 1 right here.
Do y'all need a report for that?
Where's her ID at?
Yeah.
Where's your wallet?
I just want to make sure.
Signal 1. Watch her for me. I'm just going to log this 28. She's signal 1. Hey, 4 Central. This is going to be a signal 4. The driver signal 1. I have a 28. Romeo November Lima 4261. The suspect vehicle. Walk over here with me. All right. You're saying you've had one glass of wine?
Yes.
Okay. We can move your hair out of your face? Negative. Okay. I'm going to check your eyes to make sure you're safe to drive, okay?
Yes.
What I'm going to have you do is follow the clicking portion. See that? With the tip of my pen, that's only moving your eyes. Don't move your head, okay? I'm going to have you have your hands down by your side. Do you have any brain injuries?
No, ma'am.
Any head injuries from tonight?
No.
And you wear contacts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? All right, don't move your head. All right, would you be willing to do field sobriety tests?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what I have you do, you can put your stuff in that car. Hey, 4 Central Logger 27.
As Officer Teets approached the vehicles, she determined that they had been involved in a minor rear-end collision, commonly referred to as a fender bender. She made contact with the driver of the vehicle that struck the car in front. The driver was identified as 21-year-old Remington. While speaking with Remington, Officer Teets immediately detected the odor of alcoholic beverage coming from her person and observed behavioral indicators commonly associated with alcohol impairment.
All right, what I'm having you do, I'm going to use this line right here, okay? I'm going to have you keep your hands down by your side, okay? And when I tell you to begin, okay, what I'm going to need you to do, I'll give you instructions. So first, I need you to put your right foot directly in front of your left foot. Yeah. So, and hold that spot until I tell you to begin, okay? When I tell you to begin, you're going to do 9 steps forward, doing a series of small steps. You're going to turn and make 9 steps back, okay? I'll demonstrate for you, okay? Count out loud. Whenever you're doing it, keep your arms down by your side, and when you do your steps, do heel to toe, which I'll demonstrate for you. Do you understand so far? Do you have any leg injuries? Okay. So what you're going to do, watch me, okay? You're going to do 1, 2, 3 until you get to 9. Leaving your left foot placed down, you're going to series of small steps to turn like so. 1, 2, 3 until you get to 9, okay? Do you understand that? You can begin. Okay, Okay, what I'm gonna have you do now is you're gonna pick whichever leg, come a little bit forward, get out of the road. You're gonna pick whichever leg is easiest for you. I'm left-footed, so I'll show you with my left foot as my left foot planted. You're gonna pick your opposite foot up approximately 6 inches from the ground, keeping your toes pointed and your heel, the base of your foot parallel to the ground. So, like I'm gonna demonstrate, you'll pick it up. So, I'm gonna use my left foot. You'll pick up the opposite foot, and you're gonna hold your arms down by your side, and you're gonna count 1001, 1002, 1003 until I tell you to stop. With your toe pointed forward and your foot parallel. You understand that so far? I'm 10-6. All right.
2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018,
Alright, so I'm going to ask you these questions again. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Glass.
One single glass.
One glass of wine.
What kind of wine?
Pinot Grigio.
Okay. Do you drink often?
No, ma'am.
You don't drink often? Let me check one more thing, okay? I'll pick it up in a second. Watch the tip of my finger. Okay. How often do you drink when you do drink?
I mean, it depends.
Okay. So how often do you drink?
Maybe once a week, twice a week, max.
Okay. You're saying you've had one glass of Pinot Grigio.
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you coming from?
My home.
Based on the totality of the circumstances, including the traffic collision, the odor of alcohol, Remington's admission to drinking, and her difficulty producing identification, Officer Teets suspected impairment and asked Remington to perform standardized field sobriety exercises. During the test, Officer Teets observed a lack of smooth pursuit in both eyes, distinct and sustained nystagmus at maximum deviation, and the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees.
Okay, you think you're safe to drive for that? Okay. So, based on everything, you're not safe to drive and you're being arrested for driving under the influence.
I told you I had a glass of wine.
You've had more than a glass of wine.
I stood still.
You've had more than one glass of wine based on everything. So what I'm looking for in your eyes, listen to me. What I'm looking for in your eyes is called nystagmus and is only present once you've had alcohol, right?
Yeah, but
based on your eyes, you're not safe to drive at this point.
But I tracked you.
You tracked me, but what I'm looking for, it's not based on if you can track me or not. It's based on what I'm looking for.
What,
So you
what
are.
is that?
I'm looking for nystagmus.
And what did I miss?
You have nystagmus.
And what is that?
It's an involuntary jerking in your eye that you have once you've been under the influence of alcohol.
But I tracked your eyeballs.
You didn't track my eyeballs. You tracked my pen.
Exactly.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, I'm going to read you this real quick. The state of Georgia has conditioned your privilege to drive upon the highways of the state upon your submission to state-administered chemical tests of your blood, breath, urine, or other bodily substances for the purpose of determining if you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs. If you refuse this testing, your Georgia driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways of the state will be suspended for a minimum period of 1 year. Your refusal to submit to blood or urine testing may be offered into evidence at you at trial. If you submit to the testing and results indicate an alcohol concentration of 0.08 grams or more, your Georgia driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways of this state may be suspended for a minimum period of 1 year. After first submitting to the requested state test, you are entitled to additional chemical tests of your blood, breath, urine, or other bodily substances at your own expense from qualified personnel of your own choosing. Will you submit to the state-administered chemical test of your breath?
I don't know what to say.
It's a yes or no question.
Do I have a lawyer?
It's a yes or no question.
I need a lawyer.
If you don't answer yes or no, I'm going to assume it's a no.
I mean, yes, but I need a lawyer.
Okay, you can get a lawyer. That's
one.
fine.
Then I need one.
But it's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Right now, will you do a breathalyzer?
Yeah, but give me a lawyer.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything until I have a lawyer.
Okay, so I'm going to take that as a no. Okay.
No, I didn't. Did I ever
A
say no?
lawyer will be later. Right now, you are by yourself. So it's a yes or no to do it by yourself.
But I'm not going to submit to you by myself without a lawyer. By
Okay,
my side.
that's fine. I don't care. Let's go.
Are you kidding?
We're going to need a next in line. Her friend's drunk. She can't be driving.
I didn't.
Will you watch her for 1 second? Let me get her phone. and she told me that you've been drinking, so you can't be driving.
No, I don't.
Right. So call someone to come pick you up. We're gonna have to tow her car. Huh?
No, I need a lawyer. I'm not giving you anything.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to.
I just asked for a phone number and she's...
Do you
I'll
have a
get-
phone number?
No, I have a phone number, but I'm not giving you anything until I have a lawyer because I'm
Okay.
really okay.
That's fine. You're not okay.
I'm
You're being arrested for driving under the influence. You just hit a car. That's why we're getting out with you. Did we by chance get his tag?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
Will you put it in the call as the victim vehicle? All right, let's go. All right, get back on the sidewalk for me, please. If you want to be in handcuffs too. Will you walk in front of her and just escort it back to the substation, please? Or to the car? Hey, let him go first. Let him go first.
She's going.
Come on.
DUI investigations rely on the totality of circumstances, and this case demonstrates how officers systematically build probable cause before making an arrest decision.
Hey, it's 284. I'm calling from a cell phone. Can you log the number, please, into this call? Hey, it's 284. Can you log this number, please, in my call? Hey, can you hear me? Okay. Is it listed as signal 4 that I'm on right now, or? Go ahead. It's going to be a signal 1, if you can change that. 10-4, have her phone and her ID. All right, thank you.
After unable to perform this test satisfactorily, further reinforcing the officer's observations of impairment, Remington was issued the following summons. She's charged with DUI following too closely.